There comes a day in almost every life that doesn't arrive with a dramatic explosion, but with a quiet realization. You wake up, the coffee tastes the same, the morning news sounds the same, the people around you behave the same, yet something inside you feels unmistakably different. It's not anger exactly, and it's not sadness either. It's clarity. Psychologists often describe this moment as a threshold event, the point where accumulated stress, disappointment, or emotional fatigue finally crosses what researchers sometimes call a personal tolerance limit. According to behavioral health experts, people rarely change because they want to. They change because continuing the same way begins to hurt more than the uncertainty of doing something new. For some, it happens at a job where effort is never recognized. For others, it occurs in a relationship where conversations have become routines instead of connections. And for many, especially later in adulthood, it arrives during an ordinary afternoon when you suddenly notice how many years have passed, waiting for circumstances to improve on their own. The surprising part is that nothing catastrophic needs to happen. In fact, many people report the moment appearing during calm situations, folding laundry, sitting in traffic, or staring at a ceiling at night. The brain, after long exposure to dissatisfaction, begins to reframe risk. What once felt terrifying, changing careers, setting boundaries, moving cities, or simply saying no, starts to feel less dangerous than staying. Neuroscience research suggests prolonged stress can actually shift decision-making patterns, pushing the mind toward action as a form of self-protection. But the day you've had enough isn't really about quitting everything. It's about reclaiming agency. You stop waiting for permission. You stop negotiating with problems that never negotiate back. You realize that endurance is not always strength, and patience is not always wisdom. Some experts argue people reach this point after burnout, while others say it's closer to a cognitive awakening, a moment when identity catches up with truth. Whatever the cause, the decision rarely looks heroic from the outside. You might send one email, have one honest conversation, or simply choose not to return to what once drained you. Yet internally, it feels enormous, like stepping into fresh air after years in a crowded room. Life doesn't instantly become easy. Change brings uncertainty, awkwardness, and sometimes regret. But there is also relief.